Can you beat Pokemon Radical Red using Klawf as your only Pokemon? Let's find out. So as you can see here, my 3 starter choices are Klawf, Klawf, and Klawf, and all 3 Pokeballs. So I just went with one of the random ones. And then as you can see, my rival of course has the Squirtle, so I definitely chose the wrong one that's weak to it, but we took it on pretty easily, it wasn't too bad. We head up to Route 1, start grinding up our Klawf, making it stronger. Its starting moves are Vice Grip, Rock Smash, Rock Throw, and Harden. So, as I enter the Pokemon Center, I see that I can change my Pokemon's nature, so I went ahead with the Adamant Nature for the max attack. We head up, get the Teachy TV, which I definitely don't need. Alright, and then we're training up Klawf a little bit more. I want to go ahead and grind it up to level 10 before I take on the rival battle. So I go ahead and do that really quick. Nothing too hard, he just has a Starly as his first Pokemon, which we just knock out right away. And as well as the Squirtle, which we also one-shot. We make our way up to Viridian Forest, where I see Brendan from the Hoenn region. We go ahead and battle him, he has a Trico as his starter Pokemon. Definitely nothing too difficult to defeat. We get the XP share, which is kind of useless because Klawf is my only Pokemon, so I got nobody else up to train. Luckily, a lot of Pokemon in this Viridian Forest, though, are all Bug-type, in the wild and with the trainers, so Klawf is super effective on a lot of them, until I found this woman, this trainer, who has a Stuffle that knocks out my Cluffle right away because it's super effective on me. So that's unfortunate. We're going to heal up and continue on. Then I found this secret area of Viridian Forest, where this trainer has a Charcadet up here. So it's really cool to see all the 9th generation Pokemon in this new Radical Red update. We head on to Pewter City, and right before we take on the gym, we have to go into the museum where we battle the Johto gym leader Faulkner. He has a Rufflet, which we just knock out right away. He has a Flittle, and he has a Wattrel, which are really easy to take out. Not too big of an issue for me. Then we head on to the gym to battle Brock, where we go ahead and knock out this first trainer really quick. This Brock battle is pretty difficult, just because I only have one Pokemon, of course, and there's a level cap at level 15. So that's going to be a huge barrier for us, because we cannot train up Klawf a little bit more to take him on. And then after a couple attempts, Brock just keeps taking me out, especially with that Archon is really strong. So I eventually have to go lower the difficulty to the easy mode. I know, you're thinking I stink at this game, but that's okay. Easy mode is going to allow us to get to level 18 with our Klawf with the new level cap. We go ahead and train it up a little bit more here. And then we go ahead and we take on Brock once again. And as you can see, Brock's Pokemon are a little bit lower level now, so we're able to take it on with not too much difficulty here, although I was really low on red HP here most of the battle. We're able to finally defeat him. Kind of crazy, I ended the battle here on 4 HP while poisoned, but we were able to get through it, and we'll head on to the next route. This guy gives me the Dynamax band, which is kind of cool. I can go and Dynamax in certain areas of the game. We go ahead and we train up a little bit more against all these wild trainers as we make our way to Mount Moon. As I go to Mount Moon, I see this mysterious object here, and when I go ahead and talk to it, it's going to make me enter a Dynamax battle, so that's kind of cool. We team up with May here from the Hoenn region, and she has a Combuskin, so that's kind of cool to see. Then we go ahead and Dynamax Klawf, where we can use Max Rockfall, a really powerful move, and we can take that thing down. But I can't catch it because Klawf is my only Pokemon I can use in this challenge. We go ahead and make our way to Mount Moon here. We continue on battling these different trainers and wild Pokemon, making our way to the end of it. Kind of cool, I see a Cranidos in the wild here. I wasn't expecting to see fossil Pokemon just showing up in the wild like that. We start a battle with Team Rocket, taking on a couple of these grunts here, and then we get to the Scientist right by the fossils. Now this battle was really difficult. He has this Thwackey here that's a pretty high level. And then this Bibarel that has Aqua Jet's pretty difficult to battle too. But we're able to press on and take out the Scientist trainer, and then we'll go ahead and pick the Dome Fossil. Yeah, I don't care about Lord Helix. Now as you can see here, we got this Rocket Admiral that just randomly shows up, so that's kind of cool. He has a Glimmet from the new games too, so that's cool to see. I was on really low HP this whole battle, but luckily I was able to take him on pretty easily. Then we make our way to the next route. Now in Cerulean City here, this is where the game gets really tricky. We got this rival battle here first, which isn't too hard, but I know Misty's going to be difficult because she has all Water-type Pokemon that are super effective on my Klawf. We take down my rival with not much of an issue. We make our way to Nugget Bridge. Now none of these trainers were too difficult, but at the end of Nugget Bridge, that's where the real challenge came. My Klawf here learns Swords Dance. I'm going to teach it to him because that's really going to help him buff up his attack stats so we can take on these Pokemon a little bit easier. I unfortunately lose to this trainer with the Mischievous. Don't know how I get taken out there, but I do. So I decide to go ahead into the gym. These first two trainers in the gym weren't really an issue, but the real problem comes with Gym Leader Misty. Her Pokemon are really powerful, starting with a Frogadier here that also can change its types with the Protein ability. She also has a Clodsire, as you can see, so that's another one of the new 9th gen Pokemon she has. But the Starmie is also a real threat here. So unfortunately I get taken down on my first try, so I go ahead back to Nugget Bridge to do some more training. But then my next obstacle is here with the Team Rocket Grunt who's in disguise. He has a Gabite that's really difficult to defeat. Even after using Swords Dance, it's still taking me out pretty easily with Bulldoze. Now, unfortunately, in this ROM hack, it seems like a lot of different trainers have Bulldoze. The first gym had it, some trainers in the second gym have it, and then this trainer here also has it. And that lowers my Klawf speed stat, so I'm always going to attack after, as Klawf's speed stat is not that good to begin with. Misty also has a Floatzel on her team that's definitely a threat. So I just lose again and again. I keep trying. I do different strategies here with Swords Dance. It's still not working out, unfortunately, for me. I'm also at the level 30 as my level cap, so there's nothing more I can do to train my Klawf to get stronger. So Misty just takes me out again and again. I tried changing my Klawf's nature for a plus special defense, but unfortunately that still doesn't do much, as these Pokemon with Bulldoze are still taking me out pretty easily. I try again and again and again. I keep fighting Misty and I just keep losing. There's not much more I can do here. I can't train anymore. So unfortunately, I do not think I can beat this challenge with using Klawf as my only Pokemon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.